Well, guys, we spent just a few hours between me, my wife, and my father-in-law, and we picked all these here. Trust me, they are absolutely delicious. And like I said, a few hours. Now, you know how much these cost at the store. Now, a little pint of them, what is it, $5-6 or something like that? It's ridiculous, especially if they're organic. The best thing is these are organic. These are wild blackberries. They're full of antioxidants and all that good stuff. So yeah, so what we have to do now with these is give them a little bath. But they're kind of delicate, some of these. Some of them, they're just, you know, look at my fingers. As you're picking them, they kind of smash. They fall apart in your hands. They're that juicy and ripe, and we just eat those. I'm surprised my lips aren't all purple. But yeah, we're just going to give these a little bath in the water, let them float, and then kind of push them down, not, you know, be really delicate about it. It rained like crazy yesterday and last night, so these pretty much got washed off good, but we'll just give them a little bath, not to move them around too much because they are very delicate. And then we're going to freeze them, put them in the freeze dryer trays, freeze them, and we're going to freeze dry them. Not all of them, of course. We're going to eat a lot of fresh. But we're going to freeze dry a lot of them to eat later. So now here I am washing them. Trying to be gentle with it. Moving it around a little bit. Now it's easier to pick off all the little pieces of grass and all the green stuff and all that out of there because it just floats to the top. Well, I got them all washed up. Just let them soak for a little bit. Kind of moved them around in the water while they were floating in there. Picked off all the grass and little stems and stuff out of in the water that was floating in there. Then I ran it through a spaghetti strainer, just strained them through a spaghetti strainer basically. And then I weighed them. I put them back in their original bowls. I had weighed the bowls, both of these bowls earlier. Then I weighed everything. So the total weight was 17 pounds exactly, minus the bowl weight was 14 3/4 pounds. So we got 14 3/4 pounds of blackberries here. Now I checked locally here, a 6-ounce container is $3.98, $4, 6 ounces. So in 14 3/4 pounds, you have 236 ounces, right? So 236 divided by 6 is 39.33. So it goes in 39 times. So $3.98 times 39 is $155.22 right here. $155 worth of blackberries I have right here, and I got them for free. Picked in your own property, basically. So if you live here in East Texas, April and early May is blackberry season here. And so it's not every single year though. They'll go we went 2 or 3 years where we hardly got any. And I guess they go through like cycles or whatever it is. I mean, you'll find a few, but not like this year. This year we have a ton. There's so much out there still that have to ripen. So we're going to go back out in a few days and or next week, and we're going to check it out. We'll probably get the same amount again. And we're going to freeze dry them and eat them fresh as much as possible. Now, I won't have any problem eating these. I'll guarantee you that right now. But these here, we're going to fill up 2 trays and the other 2 trays of strawberries. And for the freeze dryer, we're going to freeze dry them and we're going to see how they come up. I've never had blackberries freeze dried. And the rest we're just going to eat fresh in the morning. Probably maybe smash a couple up, put a little honey on it, and put them on some waffles and pancakes and stuff like that. Oh man, I can't wait. All right, guys. So let's get the freeze dryer going, and we'll see how these come out. So into the trays they go. These are the cube freeze drying trays. And we'll fill up the other one. And now we're ready for the tray covers, and these act as a tray stacker also. They snap right into place and they stack all nicely. And into the freezer they go. Alright guys, so it's the next day. The blackberries and strawberries are frozen. I'm going to turn the cube freeze dryer on. And I'm going to hit start and hit frozen because our food is frozen. And we got to check our drain valve to make sure it's closed. And yes, it's closed. Now we got to wait till the temperature reaches 30 degrees in the chamber and we can put our food in. Alright guys, so the chamber is ready. We can load our food. We'll load our strawberries in. Alright, so our food is loaded. We're going to hit yes and start. So the freeze dryer is started. Now we'll see how long it takes. I also want to let you know that we have a Pete B East Texas homesteading freeze dryer bundle for the cube freeze dryer. It comes with a bunch of accessories that we feel that would make your life a little easier freeze drying, and they're kind of necessities, we think anyways. If you're interested in that bundle, I'm going to put a link in the description under the video. It'll save you some money also. Called the Pete B East Texas Homesteading Bundle. Check it out. Alright guys, so the freeze drying process is done. It took 32 hours. Now we're going to come over here and hit check food. And we're going to open our drain valve. Check our strawberries. Ooh, they are done. Want to try one? Very good. Check our blackberries. Wow, they're so light. Very intense flavor. All right. Let me get them out of here, put them on the table, and I'll show you what they look like. Now I'll ask you if you need more dry time. I'm going to put no and complete. All right, so that's what it looks like. They look no different than when we put them in. But they are just absolutely like styrofoam. Even with these here. But wow, are they delicious. So, you know, we're not even going to bother rehydrating them and see how they come out because they're going to come out soggy most likely. It's best to just eat them the way they are or throw them into a smoothie. That would be your best bet. The flavor is very intense. You know, this would go great on ice cream. So, yeah, that's what I would do. So we're going to put these in the Mylar bags from Prep for Life. Okay, and we're going to use, you can use 300 cc oxygen absorbers or bigger. 500 would work great too. But minimum 300 for these. These are the large ones. They would work great. So, okay, we're gonna scoop these up into a bag here.
You're gonna start with this?
Yeah, I guess we can start with this one. Just gotta loosen them up because some of them are kind of stuck together.
Stuck to the bottom of it.
All right. Don't drop it. Okay. All right, we're gonna do our strawberries now. We got 2 bags of the blackberries. And we might do 1 bag of mix 50-50 of the strawberries and blackberries. Hang on a second, I gotta. These need to settle a little bit.
Yeah, look at it red.
Yeah, I think that's good. These 2 are blackberry. $300 cc. Now, these are going to be absolutely delicious in the summertime when it's 100, 105 outside, and we're putting this on some ice cream. So we are all set here. In a few days, we're going to be picking more, or probably early next week, and we'll be doing another batch next week for sure. Okay, guys, I appreciate I appreciate you watching. Please like, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video.